There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMASS Minutemen, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Let's go. Break. Single.
The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Gray.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air, it's Hairston. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Elliott. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Hairston. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Houston's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Touchdown, Houston. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMASS offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Under fire. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure. To be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. UMass will line up to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Still looking, on the move. He throws one to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Buys a little extra time. Got a little space. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he...
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the QB to scramble, get outside the pocket.
He lofts one down the sideline. It's complete, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cougars.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that...
The fake, and he wants to throw. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're dealing with a...
They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
UMass lines up with a first and goal. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Minuteman. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Houston going up tempo.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket.
There he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner will be brought down. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. It's complete. Turning it on. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
UMass will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is real. Going to take a shot. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cougar.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Houston wants to play fast. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Houston! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Breaks into the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play, but now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it for a big play. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were thrown the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMASS offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Back to throw, it's Hairston. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the outside. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Got his man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Across the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now,
he wants to take the top off. Underneath Tulsa coverage, got it deep downfield. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just
a shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extend. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sets up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback... Down at the 17. UMass will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, what a caught! He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Houston, 79. UMass, 17.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Creates a little space. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Running to Green. There he goes. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it in. Oh, touchdown UMASS! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Houston going up-tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Buys a little time with his feet. He throws into the middle of the field. It's caught. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Give to the single back. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Moving out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Spins away from the defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught, close to the marker, it's Sanford. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Elliott. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Kelly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Right on the money. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal forward offense.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. 3rd down after the incompletion. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finding an escape route. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They're working that left side. On the move is the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Houston wants to play fast. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanford. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to... drive. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and execute like the...
Ball is loose. The defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Using his legs, it's Sanford. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Houston! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do so.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UMASS offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So Dave...
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. UMass hoping that big run will give them some momentum. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yards. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he got loose. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
Dead center perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The handoff, keep working on that clock. What a cut, now he's loose. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. I'm sorry, you're unlikely. But here's a fabulous party gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to scramble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Steps away to find some room. The throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Houston.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing